So I want to give you a quick tip if you ever have the opportunity to present to a group of people about the services that you offer. Like, it's a common thing. You might be a member of an association or a chamber of commerce, and you get the opportunity to speak about what it is that you do. Now, what I find that most agencies do is they go up there, they give kind of their dog and pony show and just share exactly the things and the services that they offer. But the mistake that I see them making is how they actually end that presentation. What most of them do is they just say, "Thanks everybody, any questions?" And normally there's few if any questions. Everyone gives their applause and you walk off. Okay, that might spark some conversation, that might get someone to kind of raise their hand and come up to you afterwards to ask a follow-up question. But why leave it to chance? So here's what I do instead. So every presentation that I give, I aim to have a sheet of paper, usually a half sheet of paper with a stack of pens on the middle of the table. Or if it's virtual, I'll create a simple form for someone to just be able to go and fill it out really easily. And I'll end my presentation by saying, hey, on the center of the table, there's a couple questions I'd love for you to answer. It's a quick survey. I'd like to better understand what your understanding is now that I've shared what I do and how I can help, so that way I can have a better read of who's here in the room and how I can help you. And then the survey simply asks them questions about what we just taught on. Like, think of it, this is kind of like a page out of your days in school. What did the teacher do? They taught and they gave a little quiz. Well, the amazing part about this is that you're creating a reciprocal amount of engagement. You just gave them some great information and they're repaying. There's reciprocity in them filling out this survey for you. Now, the second question on here is really simple. It's just you asking if they'd like some help with what you just taught them. You don't have to overthink this at all. I went to my local business networking group, gave a presentation, and by the end of it, I walked out with 64 people out of the 100 people in that room who wanted a follow-up conversation about what I talked to them with. Marketing doesn't have to be hard. You just have to make sure not to give up in the most important part, which is when you have their attention and you've just taught them everything they need to know to make a decision to talk to you.